Facilitating class discussions. The article Facilitating Effective Classroom Discussions.
In faculty, the article we decided to choose was faculty focus, and this article focuses on the professional development for teachers to develop their skills in questioning discussions and leading the discussions for students in the classroom.
Some objectives for learning how to develop your facilitation skills. Learn different ways of preparing for class discussions. Learn methods of initiating discussion within a whole classroom and small groups, as well as methods for monitoring discussion.
The goals for facilitating our discussion. First is teachers will become familiar with the developed leadership skills required for facilitating discussions, being aware of that discussion involves, observe how we facilitate a discussion, reflect on discussion after the fact.
The second goal is that teachers should practice facilitating skills throughout their conversations, focusing on initiating and monitoring student participation, mostly by preparing and initiating discussions, monitoring student participation, and wrap up and reflection.
So preparing and initiating discussions. Have an idea of where you want the discussion to go, what types of responses you are anticipating from your students. Have initiating strategies planned like first dibs and quotes to affirm or challenge. First dibs means students have first dibs on the topics to discuss in class and our names are on the board. And this is to have a positive impact on discussing in class. And quotes to affirm and challenge means students have to do the homework ahead of time in order to choose what they want to talk about in the classroom to affirm or challenge what they've been reading.
It also ensures that students have read the material prior to coming into class and are prepared. Monitoring. We want to monitor who is volunteering and engaging those students who are not volunteering. You want to pay attention to the frequency of respondents as well as the level of attentiveness for the conversation. Keep discussion respectful and somewhat neutral, and knowing when to wrap up your conversation. Also trying to keep emotions at a neutral level so that the discussion doesn't get out of hand or overwhelming and tensions don't rise.
So next is treasure chest, the end of our journey. So reflecting. We want to think about the journey and discussion and observe how you facilitate the discussion. Recall details and use them to accurately account what happened in the discussion, and which will become part of a larger understanding for the students at the end of the discussion. Taking time to actually record your full discussions allows you to see how you interact with your students and how your students respond in your discussions.
It's also important to seek out other information and other strategies using various resources.